There's a slight delay.
Okay.
Here we are. Hi, everyone. My name is Suzanne Castle. I'm the creator and founder of The Sparkle Factor and The Brilliant Collab. And today for Training Tuesday, I am so delighted to welcome Julie, who's going to talk to us all about transforming and optimizing our style in these weird, wacky, Zoom-tastic days that we find ourselves in. If you are tuning in live, let us know in the comments, and I can see who you are, where you're tuning in from. If you catch this on replay, just use hashtag replay so that Julie and I can welcome you and comment. Julie, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Suzanne. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be with your Sparkle Squad and talk about all things style.
Good. So let me tell you a little bit about Julie. I know Julie because we have the same business coach. And as I have told many of you before, it is so important as a coach and as a speaker that I have someone who's on my team helping me up-level myself. And I met Julie this time last year, I think, if that's right. It's called the Rise event. It's happening again this year. Holler at me if you want to go. But Julie was one of those people that when she walked in the room, your attention was just immediately drawn to her because she shows up with such elegance and confident style. And I knew for a long time that she would be someone that we would want to have as part of our training and how it can just show up in a more confident, amazing way. And so I'm going to turn it over to Julie so she can spend the rest of the time sharing great insight and knowledge. Julie, again, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Suzanne. I'm excited to be here, and I do believe in that style expresses who you are, and that we should always show up comfortable, confident, and styled. And everybody has the capability and the opportunity to do that. So we're going to talk today about optimizing your look. I just finished a webinar called Getting All Zoomed Up. And I did that with a videographer, photographer, and a makeup artist. And so we each talked about, these special elements that help you show up your best on Zoom. And my section was getting dressed from the waist up.
We all need that right now, Julie, definitely.
So I just want to, I want to share how to look great on video conferencing. But it also goes hand in hand with what I teach my clients on how to discover your style. Because before you can do anything, you really need to discover your style. And style is the way you look expressed by the things you wear. It's not separate from your lifestyle. So style goes hand in hand with your lifestyle. And I use 3 things to discover your style. First, 3 words to describe yourself. And then your body type, which are your cuts and styles that best flatter your figure. And then lastly, just knowing your colors. I'm not a color to me beautiful, but I do believe that warm tones and cool tones should know the colors that best accent them and make them show up best. Even more so on video camera is important. So when you start with those 3 words, you choose 3 words that express you and your personality and your unique style. So it could be sporty, it could be monochromatic, it could be eclectic, playful. My 3 words are chic, natural, and cool. So I like to be natural. I don't like to spend a lot of time, fluffing and foofing around. I'm not a 3-hour get ready girl. And I like to look more natural than all made up. So I like to come across that way, but I also like to look chic. Some people say elegant. I just like to look put together. And then I like that cool element or that edgy element. I like something that's just a little different, a little edge, maybe it's just an element of a leather added in or different fabrications. I keep things pretty monochromatic, but I like a bright pop of color or something different. So those 3 words for me, chic, natural, and cool, become my style personality. And that guides me in all of the fashion choices I make. If I'm shopping and it's super, super feminine, I love it. I might love it, but when I buy it and put it on me, it doesn't work. I take it off.
Right.
So oftentimes you find that you're like, you love it, but not on you. It's not fitting your style personality. And so live by those 3 words. and make all your choices around those 3 words. And that helps you create your signature style. And then knowing your body type, which we won't spend on today, but I do have a body type guide that I follow with people because it really does help you. You might like a certain look, but maybe you're a triangle body type, and that skirt that ruches in the hips is just not working for you. So an A-line skirt in the same color or fabrication is going to be something that you can replace. So you can get the look you want with the right cuts for your body type.
I think that's so important right now because, you know, magazines and TV and runways will tell us, well, this is the newest, latest, greatest thing. But, you know, I'm a 5'2", you know, very hourglass shaped person. And so a lot of the like cuts for super tall or thin in the hips, you know, or not big in the chest, don't look good on me. But, you know, it's so hard and it's so frustrating when there's a trend towards that. So understanding those shapes are really important when you're looking to up level your wardrobe.
Absolutely. And you can get that trend just in a different cut for you and just understanding what that cut looks like for you. So same thing. That's a column body type. I'm a triangle. Doesn't work for me, you know. And, you know, and everybody's a little, you know, sometimes we gain a little weight. So our body shape might change a little bit. So, you know, we have to be flexible. I'm not hard line on that. It's a guide, you know, it helps and guides you. Today, I really want to talk about showing up on video conferencing. So as opposed to talking about your body type, your body shape, we're going to talk about your neckline. Because everybody has a different neckline. So the best way to determine what type of neckline you have is the 4-finger rule. So you take 4 fingers, you put them right directly under your chin. And if you have room, like me, I have 2 fingers left till the time I get to my clavicle, right about there at the end of my neck. I have a long neck.
Yeah, I have a long neck too.
Yeah. If it's 4 fingers and it hits right to the bottom of your neck, you have a regular size neck.
Oh,
and if you take away a finger, you have a shorter neck. So it just helps you then determine what necklines of tops to get for your neck. You know, what shape and size shape of neck you have. Now, one rule that might change that is if you have a larger bust line, the rule will be to kind of minimize and not go with as much. If you have a long neck, sometimes you can go with a lot more action going on around the neck. But if you have a larger bust line, you might want to minimize that down a little bit. So that's the only thing that would take that away. But you use the 4-finger rule and then you learn what your necklines are. So I'm going to have you pull up that little slide that I created.
Let me see here. Here we go.
So here's like a shorter, maybe a wider neckline. So the do's are to make your, you know, the idea is to make your neck look longer, appear longer. And so you shouldn't start your tops more than 2 to 3 fingers, you know, below your collarbone. And you want to lengthen your neckline by opting for lower cuts. And that's like a V-neck, a scoop neck, open necklines work best for this neckline shape, I will say. Wear thinner lapel jackets that button low, or flat-fronted cardigans. Not a lot of, you don't want to wear the big wide lapels if you have a shorter neck, because it just brings your neck up. Wear necklaces with fine chains or that come below the collarbone in a V shape. Wear stud earrings, small hoops, or short wires. And then the next screen are the don'ts. So stay away from bulk, fuss, details like ruffles and neckties. No crew necks, boat necks, gathered, cinched, square, rectangular necklines because they widen your neckline. Try not to wear turtlenecks or roll necks on sweaters or shirts because once again, they make your neck look shorter. This is more so on video than probably real life, you know, just because you're in a headshot.
Right.
And then chokers and necklaces close to the neck, stay away from that. And then stay away from big, round, and dangly earrings. They're going to brush your shoulders, and it's just going to shorten that section of and make your neck look shorter.
Gosh, I hadn't even thought about some of these tips and tricks. These are great, Julie.
They really help with just appearing on screen better, just enhancing what you have. So, and then for the next one would be a longer neck like myself. So like today I've got more action going on around my neckline because I have a longer neck. So what you want to do is wear higher, chunkier collars. They're better than short, flat, no collar at all. You can do neckties, ruffles, rolls, any other added bulk that complements your neck. Details work really well, better than low necklines. The exception is if you have a larger bust line. Wide lapels and structured jackets. So you can do especially if you're a triangle body and you have smaller shoulders, you can do the padded shoulder jacket. Big chunky dangly earrings work really well with this neckline. And statement pieces, if it fits your style, if you like those big baubles and stuff and that's your style, go for it. You can also do choker necklaces, chunkier necklaces, worn higher around the neck.
Wow, great.
And then the don'ts. So the do's and don'ts they're like the opposite of what the do is for the shorter neckline. So, stay away from scoop necks and deep V necks. It elongates your neckline and draws the attention down. Short, flat, or no collared shirts. And also strapless tops, especially on video. It looks like you're not wearing a top.
I just want to say I made that mistake on a video training. I had this really cute denim strapless dress and a big chunky necklace. And then later you can barely see the top of the dress. I was so embarrassed because I didn't even think about that. It's so helpful. Thank you.
You could wear a jacket and get away with it. That's fine. Put a jacket on it and it's a go. So bateau and off the shoulder shirts, once again, that it shows too much skin on camera. And then narrow, low lapel jackets. And then tank tops. Those are fine if they're layered, layered under a sweater or a jacket. And then don't go without some sort of jewelry. So if you're not a big jewelry person, a pendant, maybe you have a signature piece that you like to wear that describes your brand or something, but go for jewelry when you have a neck. So those are the do's and don'ts for the neckline. And then the last thing is just understanding your skin tone and your color. So, and I didn't do a slide for that, but I'm just going to talk about how you can determine if you're a cool skin tone or a warm skin tone. It's the paper test. So take a white piece of paper and hold it up to your face. If your skin looks yellowish, green, or light brown, then you have a warm undertone. And now say you're really sunburned or you have a lot of sun damage, and you're not sure, ask a friend to hold the piece of paper behind your ear and have your friend tell you what color is showing up.
Wow.
And then the other thing is you can flip your wrist and look at the inside of your wrist and what color your veins are. So if you have a green looking vein, then you're a warm skin tone. Now, if you appear pink, rosy, or blue, like me, it's a cool skin tone. And I have blue veins. And then if you're neutral, the piece of paper next to your skin's going to look gray or kind of ashen. And you can't tell what color your veins are on the inside of your wrist, you're a neutral. So just some do's and don'ts for the neutral. So warm undertones are, the best colors are the rich reflections of nature. It's on the warm side of the color wheel. So right now, fall. And honestly, the colors for fall are perfect for the warm tone people because we're doing the marigolds and the oranges and terracottas and the greens. Doesn't mean a cool can't find it because they come in the cool tones too. There's the burgundies and the cranberries and the light yellows, but wear warm colors such as those reds and peaches, corals, ambers, yellows, warmer versions of olive, moss, orchid, and violet red. The neutrals for a warm skin tone are taupe, cappuccino, cream, and mushroom gray. And stay away from chilly colors like I'm wearing, icy blues, jewel tones, sapphires, amethysts, because they're going to wash you out and make your skin look gray.
Wow.
And then the cool skin tones, these are inspired by the depths of the ocean, winter colors. Lots of people say I'm a winter. They're just a cool skin tone. Wear bright blues and emeralds and deep purples. They look great along with frosty shades of lavenders, ice blue or pink. On the warm side, you can turn to ruby, bright rosy reds, and super pale yellows. Neutrals, you can rock really cool grays, bright white, and navy. And then avoid oranges, tomato reds, strong yellows. They'll clash with your skin. I put it on and I look sick when I. And then neutrals can wear anything on the color wheel, but it's best to go with muted versions of a color instead of the brighter ones. So dusty pinks, jade greens, corn silk yellow, lagoon blue are really nice on neutral skin tones. The neutral colors they can wear are off whites, coffee, mid-range grays, and black. Don't wear oversaturated colors like electric blue, magentas. They'll overwhelm your natural skin tone. With the exception, never be afraid to wear red. A true red will look amazing on a neutral skin tone.
Wow, okay, that's helpful.
So just understanding those colors, and what colors look best on you, what neckline works best for you, and then what your style personality is, helps you determine what's going to look best on video. So to get ready for your Zoom calls, you want to create 2 to 3 outfits. I'll have you pull up that last screen.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And these are your go-to outfits for when you need to look great on camera and don't have the time to figure it out. So pull some outfits together. So have a business casual outfit, 2 or 3 outfits of business casual. Think of this as when you had meetings with your peers and coworkers and you were at work and you just, Monday morning conference room at 9 a.m. What would you show up for work is what you want to show up for on video. We don't get to wear hoodies and holy t-shirts just because we're working from home. So, you can have a nice shirt or sweater and you can have more fun. You can throw on a scarf. You can throw on fun accessories. What you typically wore to work works here too. Just pay attention to your neckline and your colors and your skin tone. One thing that's coming out for fall are the clown sweaters. So the sweaters with ruffles around them and more details, they would be fun for this type of a call, a business casual call. And then there's the smart business call. And this is when you need to up level. Say your boss is going to be on, some higher executives, maybe special clients are on the call, and you really want to just up level. This is where you could wear 2 to 3 pieces, maybe a sweater set, a crisp shirt, a jacket, cardigan, complementary accessories, a really sharp, chic blouse, necklaces and earrings, things that are going to frame your face and just up level you. And then the last one you want to have a few outfits is presentation mode. So this is when you're running the call, you're doing a special presentation, a webinar, and you have to bring your A game.
Right.
So from the waist up, wear a nice suit. Your favorite business dress works well too. And I've been talking a lot about dresses. They're kind of the new normal for around the house. So, wear a dress on your call. The idea is your wardrobe matches your mindset. So wear what you would wear on stage. And the more professional your outfit, the more professional you will present.
I love that tip because I got to say, I led a workshop a couple of weeks ago, I guess about 10 days ago. And I just decided that I was going to wear sequins. So I put on, a very New Year's Eve looking turquoise sequin dress for the entire workshop. And it just worked. It made me feel good. I showed up as my best self. It was fun on camera. Everybody else, responded to that really well. So I think that's a super helpful reminder is what you would wear on stage, you can still wear when you're sitting in your chair or you're standing in your kitchen, doing an online call. I mean, it's the same principles apply. So that's really good, Julie. Thank you.
And it up levels it for the viewer too, Right. They're in, a more serious, you know, even though it's sequins, you know,
Right.
they're in your world, and
Right.
that brings them in. So, and then I just throw some fun examples up to show you, and, you know, go to Pinterest and pull some ideas and then create some looks for yourself. But you can see, like, the orange scarf and the jacket is that, you know, business casual call. The denim chambray shirt with the bell sleeves is a business casual, but then you can up level it with more of the suit look. So there's a lot of different styles you can find. And don't be afraid to play with different things and try them out. You can always go on Zoom, start a meeting, and look at yourself before you go.
Yeah, that's a good
So, you know, you can do that too. So just to recap, I have a quick little next slide is just know what your brand and your personality, your personal style is. I can just talk it. Know what best necklines suit you, and then understand what colors complement your skin's undertone. Create 2 to 3 go-to outfits or looks that you can easily pull for your video conferences, and then just rock your style. You
I
know?
love it. Julie, this was so amazing. And I am so excited because everybody that's tuning in, whether you're here live or you're catching us on replay, Julie was so amazing because she put together a freebie for you. And I'm going to drop the link in the comments, but I'm also going to put it right here. If you want to do a screenshot real quick, you can, but it will be in the comments on both Facebook and YouTube. Julie, do you want to tell us a little bit about what they get when they log on?
Yeah, this is just, it's a little optimize and organize closet edit guide. And so, you know, once you discover your style, you have your 3 words, you know your body type, you know what colors work best, you can get into your closet and really start cleaning it out. And this gives you the permission to do that. It asks those questions, yes or no. If it's a yes, you know, it says toss it, donate. If it's a no, then it asks a couple more questions to really make sure that you love it and it needs to stay in your closet. So it's a great tool to use when you're doing it by yourself, because, you know, we pull it out and we go, yeah, but I might wear it for a garden party one day, and we put it back in.
I need that again.
Yeah. And what garden party have you been to lately? So, you know, it's things like that that I bought. I don't know what for. I still like it, but now I know it's the wrong color for me, or it's not my style. I can take it out and let it go. So it's a tool to help with that. So
awesome. That is very generous of you. Julie, thank you again for your time, for saying yes, for always showing up as a great example of how you can be online. I really love that so much about you, and you are one of the most kind people I've ever met. So thank you again for up-leveling this community. And everyone, don't forget to grab your freebie. If you missed the link, check the comments now. It will be there. My name is Suzanne Castle. This was your Training Tuesday segment. Special thanks to Julie for transforming us from the waist up for our Zoom-tastic life that we find ourselves in. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great day.